welcome back to the Iron Tiger Fight Series. Loper and Dave Beaver. That last performance was another 3-round banger, and we just keep saying it over and over. Tonight, a great fights, and you can't get away from that whatsoever. And we have a great 5th bout coming up next.
Oh, yeah. This one here, man, I love this fight. Tim Eley and Deion Clark. And the thing is, let me tell you about Deion Clark. Deion Clark's last 2 fights, he's going to come out second, but his last 2 fights have ended in devastating knockouts. I mean, you want to talk about a guy that can hurt you? Deion Clark has got power, and he hits you like a truck. And when I say knockouts, I'm talking unconscious, had the doctor come in.
All right, we go inside to check out all the action with George.
I love Tim Eley here coming up. Nicknamed Bruce, Union City, Indiana. He's 3-4. When I talked with him, he said, I'm a straight brawler, and I'm looking to bang. He said, I know that this guy's got big power, but I got a big chin, and I got a big right hand myself. And you can see as he comes in, exudes confidence. And he's smiling. He's fired up.
So his nickname is Bruce.
He says, I am the new Bruce Lee, is what he told me. I laughed.
Oh, is that right? All right, man. Love to see it.
We're going to find out.
All right, Tim in the cage right now, and coming out right now, we have Deion Clark.
You know, not to take anything away from Tim, but one of the things we talked about a little bit ago about when you have an independent fighter, right? You have an independent fighter. Tim is an independent fighter. He doesn't necessarily have a gym or a home team, and but he's got, again, a 3-4 record, street-style brawler, he said, and he likes to bang. And but he's going to get a fist fight on his hands. Again, as I said, Mr. Bigum's making his way to the cage right now, and Deion Clark, freestyle fighter, has a big boxing background, and he says, look, I'd rather die in here than lose.
That's interesting. So the gym he trains out of is called Barack.
Yeah.
3-4 is his record. 23 years old, like you said, out of Columbus, Ohio, is Deion Clark.
This is going to be a great fight before we go to an intermission, because you got 2 guys sitting at 3-4. They're both hungry. They both have tasted defeat, and both guys are coming in here running with some wins, and really do both possess the opportunity and the ability to put the other guy's lights out.
Finally have both men inside the cage. And we make our way to George Phillips, our ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds and takes place in the lightweight division. Brought to you by Supzilla. Introducing your combatants. First, fighting out of the blue corner, this brawler entered the cage weighing in at 155 pounds, a veteran of 7 MMA contests. He is an independent fighter and hails from Union City, Indiana. Please welcome Tim Bruce Eley. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this freestyle fighter entered the cage weighing in at 152 pounds. Also, a veteran of 7 MMA contests. Representing Team Bigums, he hails from the capital city of Columbus, Ohio. Please welcome Deion Bigums Clark. 3 rounds of lightweight division. Your referee is Todd Augusta.
All right, lightweight action here in the IT Fight Series. Bruce Eley.
Here they go.
Tim Bruce Eley taking on Deion Bigums Clark.
These guys are ready to bring it. You can tell both guys hungry, ready to fight.
No doubt, man. Touching the gloves, and we are underway at lightweight.
Quickly respecting the power of each other. And bam, there it is.
Big shots already from Deion Clark. Tim Eley, nice leg kick, but opening up that head, and
bam, that's
Deion
stiff
taking
left
advantage.
Jab. You know, Mike Tyson said it best. Everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face.
That's right. And
definitely see Eley backing up a little bit. He's taking a stiff jab and a hard right. He's assessing the situation.
Hey, goes to the body.
Yeah, nice little duck under. Go to the body.
Tim Bruce Eley, and
people oftentimes, man, don't really see the value in hitting the body, man. Here's a bottom line. Hit the body, the head comes down.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, body shots are devastating, as we talked about earlier.
Nice to see Tim putting hands behind those leg kicks.
Definitely. Deion Clark stalking him down. Changing levels a little bit.
You see a little swelling, a little wincing in the eye there for Tim.
Yep, getting some blood in there.
Oh,
he says, bring it, man. He says, bring it.
That's what I love about this kid. He says, I'm a brawler. I got a good chin. I'm not worried about it.
Well, if he's using the nickname Brucey Lee, I would imagine that he likens himself to Bruce Lee, and that would mean he's a counter striker. So he's waiting for Deion to come in and actually commit, Deion Clark to commit on something, and we might see more action that Tim Brucey Lee is used to putting out there.
Yeah, you see him. I don't know if that eye's bothering him. If he's got some sweat maybe starting to form in the eye. It's a good leg kick there.
I think it's a little bit of both, man. Some sweat, some blood.
Definitely seems to be blinking a little hard, trying to get his eye focused.
If I'm not mistaken, the cut may be on the actual eyelid or in the corner of the eye because the blood is coming out of that area. It's not pouring out of that area, but definitely there. But he's still throwing, man. Like, there's nothing wrong. So I think he fight. It's just those are the annoying things that happen.
Absolutely. You see him pumping that jab out there. I mean, definitely. Like you take some big shots, but you realize he hasn't
leg kick, and Buster taking advantage of this here. Sorry, Bigums. Here in Columbus, Ohio, we have Buster Douglas, who, I don't know if you ever heard of that guy at home, but yes, Deion Clark, taking advantage of that situation.
You got to love Tim's his energy. Even on the exchange, when he takes a shot, he calls his guy right back out.
I like that. Roundhouse.
Get me some.
Absolutely. Roundhouse kick to a short, standing front side kick. And Tim Brucey Lee, every time he's getting hit, he's saying, bring me some more. And Deion Clark is glad to bring some more.
And he's delivering it. Here's the thing. Those leg kicks that Tim is landing can build, man. All of a sudden. And he has a couple good shots of his own. Them leg kicks show up sometimes later. You take 6 or 7, there's that artery and that nerve that runs down the outside of the leg. And if you can take away that punching power, you can't pivot on that foot, you can't sit down on that leg, it does affect the power you hit with. So let's see. It looks like he keeps trying to chop down that leg. But right now, when it comes to power strikes, clean strikes, definitely an advantage to Bigums.
And as we get our beautiful ring girl back inside the cage tonight, she is letting us know that round 2 is right around the corner. And tonight live here brought to you by Alienware. You can tell us who you think won the first round at Jeremy Loper and at the Dave Beaver. Round number 2, you got to wonder if Tim Brucey Lee is going to take a different approach or if he is going to still want to be the counter striker. Will he try to bring the action more to Deion Clark?
Yeah, going back, as we said, Mike Tyson, the great Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face. When I see a big-time puncher and a great boxer like Mr. Bigums that we got over here and Deion Clark, I always wonder, let me get him on his back. Let me get him in the clinch. Let me put him on the ground. Let me see if this guy's a true mixed martial artist because he's got knockout power, right? Sometimes you neutralize a big power puncher by getting him in the clinch, put him on their back, and taking away that option for him.
All right. In between the rounds, everybody clears, and now time for round number 2. And if you notice, there is a little bit more of a time allowance between rounds in amateur fights.
Well, Loper, it has been a great start to the night, man. You and I rolling here on the headsets for the first time, dude. Legends in our own rights from the worlds we come from.
Speaking of we rolling, Burt Watson backstage earlier.
Watson.
That's amazing, man. It was great to see Burt. Haven't seen him since the UFC days. And, wow, always welcome to see some familiar faces as we get going to round 2 here. Tim Brucey Lee taking on the very formidable Deion Clark, man. Bigums. And if you hear Deion Clark, he's kind of giving like some Bruce.
Oh,
wow! Tim Brucey Lee! Is he going to be able to get the finish? Get back to his feet.
Oh,
Deion Clark covering up right now.
That's why
it's mixed
martial arts.
Brucey Lee with the victory. And that dissected right now by Deion
That's why we
Clark.
love this.
Absolutely. You're right, man. We
Hey, man.
love this because of awesome knockouts like that, finishing fights. The Iron Tiger Fight Series, that's what it's all about.
And this is a game of inches. Loper, this is what we love. You got a guy who's taking the big shots, and he said, I don't care. I got a good chin, and I got power of my own. He said, I like to bang. I like to brawl. I'm not worried about his knockout power. And listen, I watched in between the rounds. His coach was coaching him up and was moving through some of those boxing moves with him. And sure enough, man, he slipped ahead. Bam, big power shot, and sends Mr. Bigums crashing to the canvas. Wow.
He was
Great
shocked, that's
fight.
for sure.
Everything we hoped it would be has definitely been displayed here in the cage tonight. For those of you watching at home, that's the beautiful thing about mixed martial arts. It's a game of inches. A fight can change in a matter of moments. It only takes a matter of one move, one shot to change the entire outcome of a fight. You can go from winning a fight to losing in literally a matter of seconds. We're going to take it up here to our ring announcer, George, for the official call.
All right, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 46 seconds of round number 3. Your winner by TKO due to strikes from Union City, Indiana, Tim Bruce Eley.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get Bruce Eley over here, man. That was an incredible performance.
Yo, thanks, man. Hey, yesterday I was still on ship. Me and the Marine Corps were doing stuff. Hey, 2nd rounds freedom down range. Flew home this morning. Hey, I just came here to put on the show and entertain you guys. I love Ohio. Can't wait to come back.
Ohio, did you hear what he said? He's a Marine, and he just got off the boat and it is in the cage tonight to fight. Did it play out the way you expected?
Yo, hey, he's a tough dude. He hit hard. I didn't expect to get out the first round, but knew he tired out, so hey, 2nd round, I went for it. First round, he hit me in the eye. Could only see out my right eye. So I was just working with it, man. That's what you gotta do.
A true American hero. Thanks so much for your service. Bruce